Hello, this is Manny, and you're listening to Feliz Christmas, Merry Navidad, the bilingual, multilingual Christmas podcast. Feliz Navidad, everybody. It's the 1st of December. Right now, I'm going to start right off the bat letting you guys know I'm going bilingual in this thing. So it's going to be fun para todos los que estén escuchando to understand what I'm going to tratar de hacer. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to make it that awkward. So it's December 1st. I'm going to try and do my something different this year. I'm going to try and do, my Road to Christmas blog. So let's start with everything. I have a little bit of a lot today. So, but let me see if I could get enough material for for 24 days. But I'm going to upload a natural video, so I'm not editing or doing any of that crazy stuff just like that. Hopefully, awkward silences need to be cut out. All right, let's get to it. So, December 1st, let's start. I don't know what is a blog, so I'm gonna tell you about my day. My day was pretty good. I didn't want to wake up and go to work, but then I realized I am not rich and I had to go to work. And then I realized rich people go to work because that's how they're rich. I just have to stop spending money, but I don't think I make enough money to be rich. So, yeah, so much Christmas about that, but no. So I go to my closet like I do every day in December, and I pick out what Christmas thing I'm going to wear. So I practically wear a Christmas shirt from December 1st to the Christmas break till or Christmas Day. Christmas shirt, Christmas sweater. I'll wear an ugly sweater on a random day, but it wasn't so cold for that. So yeah, I put my Christmas t-shirt on, but here's the little thing. I've been wearing Christmas shirts or Christmas something since November 1st. Right after Halloween, I recorded my Halloween episode. I uploaded it, woke up the next morning, boom, Christmas shirt. But a few people walked by me today and they're like, "Oh my god, it's only December 1st. You're already wearing Christmas stuff?" I've been walking around the office since November 1st wearing stuff, but I guess it was an observation that they decided to make a whole month after that. But it was pretty funny. And well, I don't know how Christmas is feeling for you guys. For me in my house, it's very jolly. We have four Christmas trees around the house. We have our big Christmas tree by our fireplace in the living room. Yes, a Christmas tree by a fireplace. I mean, this is my second year doing that. It's still as exciting as the postcards that I used to see. I mean, my living room still doesn't look like the ones in the magazines because I do not live in a cabin. But it looks freaking awesome, and you can check it out on Instagram, maybe Facebook. Who knows if Twitter? It's on my social media. So I'm excited about that. November 6th, I got lights put around my whole roof. I get somebody to come and do them. One of my neighbors. There's a few neighbors that they have a very pocket friendly charge to put and take off lights whenever you need them. So my lights are all over my roof and my garage door, and I bought a staple gun so I could put more lights, and I put clear lights around my deck and color lights are in the front of my house. A lot of people say like I prefer, clear lights than color lights, but we have a big bright light pole in front of the house that if you have clear lights, it kind of gets lost in it. So the color lights really stand out, and I'm really happy about that. What I have noticed is that a lot less houses than last year around this time are decorated, and that's that's weird. I mean, last year with no availability or it was really hard to find decorations and lights and stuff, and seeing all these people had it, so I know they had them. I know some of my neighbors have moved out, some recently moved in, but it's still very small amount of houses. I'm not losing my hope yet. Maybe this week I'll start seeing more lights, but here it's cheery, it's jolly. I'm driving around with an inflatable Grinch in my back seat, which that's hilarious. People still find that amusing. I mean, I still find it amusing when I turn on my truck and starts inflating. So that part is that. Oh crap! I just. So we're gonna meditate on my podcast. Not gonna do that. And what can I say? I mean, we had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I think our leftovers are. I think our leftovers are gone already. It was just my wife and me, but we still managed to cook a lot. And that you could also find on social media. We did turkey, we did pernil, which is pork, arroz con gandules. Instead of using jamon, we used chuleta. So that was awesome. We did our pasteles, and well, the dessert. My wife made budín de pan, and I bought cheesecake. I had a craving for cheesecake, so we had a really nice feast. Then the next day, instead of your traditional turkey sandwich, we did pastelillos, or it's some type of fritter that you put the meat inside and you seal up with a fork and you fry it, you deep fry it. And we did pastelillo de pernil y pastelillo de pavo, and that was beyond amazing. We did put cranberry sauce inside the pastelillo de pavo, and estaba brutal. And well, this year I haven't, I didn't go as strong as last year. I haven't done it to pay it forward. Times are still, weird. There's a lot of places that people still, they're suffering from the effects of the pandemic, and there's places that people have benefited, or they have benefited from the effects of the pandemic. Like, our benefit was that we were able to get a house really, 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 you know, good price last year, because this year they're wow. But some other people haven't, you know, had the same blessings as others. And that's what our job is. I mean, can't take strangers into your house and open your doors and, well, I'm counting my blessings while you're waiting on yours. Can't do that. But there are people that we could help out. There's shelters, there's places we could help out with food, with warm clothing. We don't know what people have been through, and we're supposed to do this all year, right? But I'm talking, from the current time. It's Christmas time. It's getting real cold out there, and if you help one person, you know, just one person, that's a big difference, because you don't know how many other people that person might be able to help. I mean, help as many as you can. Like I've always say, a smile would change anybody's day. But I mean, being realistic, not everybody's in the mood to do that. I wish I could help every single person of the world, and hopefully by you hearing this, you'll help me help somebody else. And maybe in a short amount of time, this chain would become so and so and so long that we actually get to help more people that I could ever imagine, or I even know how to count. So yeah, let's start with that. Like I said, I can't tell you what to do. I can't tell you what I've done. All I could tell you is it's possible. I mean, we live in the realm of possibilities, and it's a possibility to help someone. It's possible. Just one person, one family, one puppy, one kitty. Up to you. Just make sure another life, could feel good for 1 minute, because that minute could change into a lifetime, and it could touch so many other lives. So yeah, that's my pay it forward for the day. I'll be more motivated. I mean, I just got off work. I'm really, really tired. I go non-scripted for these these things, but I am gonna try and do my blog till Christmas, since I owe you guys for the whole year. I am gonna try and have some of my fellow podcasters on. Maybe they won't want to be on because I don't upload, or maybe they'll help me to try and boost it. If anybody from the Christmas Podcast Network is out there, please share this episode. I want listeners. I do not have a Patreon, not yet, but you could go to FCMN Podcast or merch.fcmnpodcast.com, And you could see the t-shirt designs that we have there from T Public. I don't make barely make anything out of those shirts, but that'd be nice if you bought a shirt and took a picture and send it to me and I could put it online. That'd be awesome. I'm not gonna make a living. It's really not gonna make a difference in you know, my living style if you buy 1,000 shirts or not. But I am going to set up the account, the payment account, where 50% of the proceeds go to a charity foundation, and I will let you know when I do that. Right now, it's not set up like that. So if you buy a shirt, 100% of the proceeds is going to go to me, and I will probably buy something to hang on my Christmas tree here in my recording slash game room. So yeah, that's that. I will set it up. I will put all the proofs that I'm doing that later on online. But so far, if you buy it, it's for me. If you don't buy it, it's not gonna make me any. It's not gonna make me sad or happier if you do it. I mean, it probably make me really happy once I say, "Oh my god, another shirt got sold." And those of you that have bought stuff, which is kind of weird, I haven't received a single message from you. So yeah, send. You don't have to show your face, but say, "Hey, I bought an FCMN T-shirt. It's been the same design since September." Hey, and for the kids, I'm gonna make some noise right here, but I have to pull the screen over. I really, really, really have to pull the screen over here. Give me just a second. What is this? All right, all right, all right. See, this whole blog thing, daily thing. I'll probably get better. It'll probably take me 6 years to get better. But without stalling anymore, I was just waiting for this thing to come up. I didn't want to promise it before because every time that I've tried since November, I'm getting the same feed and everything. But let me put my glasses over here. I need to read the disclaimer. It's up right here. This is my mouse scrubbing. What is this right here? Okay, it's working. It's working. Guess what's working, kids? Guess what's working? It's called. Can you hear that? Wow, the Santa tracker is back fully. All right, so you can hear this. Can you hear this? Can you hear that? Can you hear that? That is so awesome. All right, I'm just checking it out. I'm putting in my password, my credentials. This is the jolliest login screen ever. This is so awesome. All right, so what am I seeing? All right, basically this is a story telling us what Santa has been up to till today. So while the elves have been working and working and working all year long, our good friend Santa was out on a vacation, and well, usually he's back home around Thanksgiving, but guess who wasn't home around Thanksgiving? Santa. Santa was still on his vacation. I heard he went on a cruise. Well, I didn't hear. I just saw it. He went on a cruise. He relaxed. He's ready to go. And the elves, well, they're trying to call him, but he lost his phone in the ocean. Maybe he did it on purpose or not. I mean, we all need a vacation. But Santa is back in the North Pole today, guys. All I saw was, or what they sent me, or what you could see in this video, is that they were trying to reach Santa. They were able to reach him. He went back. He left the cruise early to go back home. And you know why he went back home? Because it's December 1st and we have to get ready for Christmas. So, what's going on over here? Let's talk about things that kids want this year. It's the usual. There's a lot of kids. I mean, hoverboards are a thing still. They want bicycles, they want roller skates, they want skateboards, they want uh water gear. So if you want to go scuba diving, and if you want to go diving in the pool in the ocean, always do it with parent supervision. Santa does not make puppies. Okay, why is that a disclaimer there? I don't know, but yes, Santa does not make puppies. Here's the thing about puppies. I am not a pet person. Please don't shoot me because of this. I love all you pet people. That's what you insist, and we're all different. But this is an advice I'm going to give you, and the only people that are going to disagree with me are monsters. I know you're excited because your kid wants a pet this year, and I've seen so many sad pictures and videos that this Christmas you'll get a puppy, you'll get him a kitty, a hamster, a gerbil, a lizard, whatever is it that you got your kid as a pet. And there's a big chance that most of these pets are gonna be back in the pounds in shelters next year because you got your kid a present that had him excited for a day or two, but never thought about the responsibilities or consequences that entitled having another life as part of yours. So you can't pick up the poop, you can't take them pee pee in the neighbors' lawns. Cats run away and scratch stuff. They're not trained, so they break your furniture and stuff like that. You have to train them. You have to train the pet, and you have to train your kids, and you have to train yourself as a parent. So if you're thinking about, yes, kids, pets do not come from Santa Claus. Maybe the bow on it after your parents, bring the pet out, comes from Santa, but pets come from their parents. So if you ask for a puppy, make sure you have areas where the puppy's gonna sleep, that you have the areas covered that they're, puppy or kitty or pet proof. Because while you train them, a lot of, interesting things are going to happen. And don't just ask for a puppy for your Christmas and New Year's Day pictures, and next thing you know, next year, no more pet. So let's take care of, because like I said, we have to make sure that every breathing, living species, or everyone and anything that's breathing, needs to be taken care of and treated with lots and lots of love and care. All right, so in the North Pole, I don't know if I said this last year, but they use solar panels. They're also testing new skis, new ice skates and stuff. Because, for example, I am from Puerto Rico and I live in Georgia, but there's no open ice skating rinks over here like there are in New York. And there's places, for example, Canada, and some, what is this? It's in Montana, Washington, stuff like that. That there's frozen lakes that you could skate on. So obviously, kids are gonna ask for these skates and stuff, so they could enjoy that. I wish I lived close to one of those places that I could skate over the ice in the winter and swim in that lake during the summer. So this year, there's a lot of wow, there's a lot of different gifts being asked for. It's kind of sad that whoever gets a letter back saying that they're gonna get a PlayStation, it's gonna be from the elves. Elves do not make electronics. I've said it before. I'm gonna continue to say it again. Kids, your parents buy those. It's not Santa. Why would Santa bring you a PlayStation, a $600 PlayStation unit, and not bring your neighbor the same thing? The parents buy that. Bicycles, cars, little flying thing, boats and stuff like that. That comes from Santa. Things that you could build. But a PlayStation, the elves do not work for Sony. So let's be realistic. Or Nintendo Switches, they don't. They don't. They do not make any electronics at the North Pole. They do make nice sweaters. I mean, when you're little, you don't want any clothes. Oh man, they got me clothes again. Man, when I said grown up, I just want more and more clothes. And parents, if you like giving your kids money, as gifts also now, when they grow up, still keep giving them money, because as they grow up, I read that you're gonna need it more and more and more. So yeah, let's go with that. And well, for now, this is the Santa tracker. I mean, it's just the same old North Pole, just elves testing toys and building toys and wrapping toys. They do have a bunch of, oh, see, I see here to get pets. They have pictures of pets that Santa requests from the shelters. So between mommy, daddy, and Santa Claus and the people from the shelter get you that pet for you. So that Santa does have an involvement in that part. Kids, it's not too late to behave, but if I were you, I'd behave good all year long. Get good grades in school. Please pay attention. So many people went back to school this year for last year, and I know, if you're like me, I'm like, I don't know, I'm back to school. But once you're in school, once you're not in school, you're gonna want to you kind of want to miss it, and will kind of want to go back. So yeah, welcome back to school this year again, guys. Be good, be respectful, be nice to others, be courteous, and well, that's it for Santa Tracker for today. Um, Let me know what you guys want to talk about. Send me audio, send me a message, what you want to hear. This is just my first day of my Road to Christmas blog. Um, there's still some segments that I was supposed to start as of last year, but I didn't. I do want to give a shout out to my fellow podcasters for always having me in their podcast, and thinking of me. I want to say hi to the Christmas Podcast Network. This crazy Christmas people, the family of Christmas people, it's awesome. And I've really, really, really enjoyed it, being a part of this, and it's more exciting. So I will see you guys tomorrow, and I will talk to you about my Christmas tree that you're probably tired of seeing on my Instagram. So just for now, Feliz Christmas, Merry Navidad.